I'm just going to try to do a couple days in the life and kind of make it bookish related. But yeah, what I was doing in the kitchen was making my husband his special Budwig protocol for cancer. Um, it's just a little healthy eating. So I made him his dessert. Now I'm off to the library and I will share what I get after I'm done. Okay, it is really nice outside, and I thought that I would go ahead and do a quick little video out here because I don't have my house to myself. So I'm coming outside to film. So I did get a boatload of good books at the library, one of which you just saw me pull out of my bag. And I don't know how many of you are watching it on Netflix, but Elin Hildebrand is one of my favorite beachy authors. I have read probably almost all of her books. It's getting to the point where I see a book and I'm like, did I read that or didn't I? I think I did, but I'm not sure. So many of the covers look the same, but I don't remember reading this, and it is The Perfect Couple by Elin Hildebrand. So the Netflix series is very good, and it's quite interesting. And I'm trying to figure out the mystery, but I really want to read the book. So I think every single one of her books takes place on Nantucket, which is where she lives. And this is a wedding that's taking place on Nantucket, and then somebody winds up dead. And there's a whole police investigation surrounding it, and many people who have motives, but you don't know who it could be. And I have a feeling it's just going to be somebody you don't expect. So I did get The Perfect Couple by Elin Hildebrand. And then I found this book. Now, I have never heard of this author, but guess what? I liked the cover. It is The Objects of My Affection. It's by Jill Smolinkski. She's the author of The Next Thing on My List. Basically, it says that Lucy Bloom is broke, freshly dumped by her boyfriend, and forced to sell her house to send her 19-year-old son to rehab. She's determined to start over, and she gets this gig like decluttering this recluse's house. And they kind of bond and over this big secret that the recluse is hiding. And they say it's a humorous, heartfelt novel. A personal organizer must somehow convince a reclusive artist to give up her hoarding ways and let go of the stuff she's hung on to for decades. Which makes the cover, make sense. But I thought it sounded good. Cute, right? Not too heavy. This book, I love Lisa Wingate. So she's the author of Before We Were Yours. I loved that book. Such a good book. And this is called The Book of Lost Friends. So basically, it's a historical novel. It's the story of three young women searching for family amid the destruction of the post-Civil War South, and of a modern-day teacher who learns of their story and its vital connection to her students' lives. It sounds really good. So we've got Louisiana in 1875, and then Louisiana in 1987. So yeah, Lisa Wingate is one of my favorite authors. So I'm really looking forward to this book. And then along the lines of my middle grade series that I'm working on, I did get 2 books. So I did get this book. It's called Light and Air by Mindy, Nicholls, Wendell. So this is about a girl who, her and her mother both come down with tuberculosis and they are shunned. And they are sent to a TB hospital in upstate New York. And that intrigued me because in my town there is a TB hospital, a former TB hospital. And I really wanted to see if there was a connection. But it also has to do with my middle grade series, and it sounds like it's going to be really good. And then is the book posted. I saw this recommended on a number of lists for middle grade students on the topic of bullying. So it's written by John David Anderson. It says, in middle school, words aren't just words, they can be weapons. So true. They can be gifts. The right words can win you friends or make you enemies. When cell phones are banned at Branton Middle School, Frost and his friends come up with a new way to communicate, leaving sticky notes for each other all around the school. It catches on, and soon all the kids in school are leaving notes. But obviously, for every friendly one, there is a mean one. So, in the middle of this, a new girl named Rose arrives, and she sits at his lunch table. She is not like anyone else at the middle school, and it's clear the close circle of friends Frost has made for himself won't easily hold together. So it's pretty much a middle school taking sides kind of book, but I liked the idea of it, and it's by the author of Miss Bigsby's Last Day. So those are the books that I got from the library. So I'm going to sit out here, I think, and read for a little bit. And then I don't know, we'll probably go for a walk later and get some fresh air. So I'm going to sit, and which book should I choose? That is the question. I think I'm going to go with The Perfect Couple. Woohoo!
The only reason why he called it is because it's bullying.
Yeah. I knew something was going on with it.
Well, that was like the most.
Come on, Jen!
Holy moly, you scared me!
What?
What was that? Oh, subs were coming in.
Oh my God, that was a great.
Sunday morning. I have into Walmart, picked up a Walmart order, made myself breakfast. My husband is sleeping. Had my coffee, and can I just tell you, I'm almost done with this book. It is so good. So good. And I'm not a big mystery person. I'm a big Elin Hildebrand fan. But not loving mysteries so much, but this, I cannot stop reading it. It's so good. I've stopped watching the series because I want to read the book first and see the ending in the book before I see the ending in the movie or the series. So I'm going to sit back and relax and read a little bit. These flowers are out of control. They got massive. I'm going to have to separate them and move them in this spring. Lots of bees. Outside because I don't have a lot of privacy in the house, but I did want to say that I did finish The Perfect Couple. Let's just say it was satisfying. The ending was satisfying. There were so many people that had motive that it could have been like anybody in the book, and it was good. It was satisfying. So I finished that, and now I'm starting on the middle grade novel, Posted. I want to work on that this week. And then this is banned book week. And I'm a member of the New York Public Library, and they have a ton of things going on at the library if you're in New York City. If you are not in New York City, they have still a lot of things online. They have a ton of resources about banned books, and they have a really comprehensive list of books to read that have been or are currently banned somewhere. So I will put the link down below, but I also have it in a community post, so check it out. I'm not sure what banned book that I'm going to start this week. I'll probably alternate it with Posted. And I'm reading Posted. It's about bullying, so and it looks really good. This morning we went to our first acupuncture visit for my husband. That's what I showed in the clip, and it was a really, really nice place. It was very calming, very soothing. I wish I had gotten a video of her standard poodle, which was just the nicest, calmest dog. It just lent a very good vibe to the place. The first time through, with acupuncture, you don't really, you don't feel the full benefits of it for a couple of times. So we're going to see. We'll probably have another appointment in the next 2 weeks, but he needs to meet with the oncologist first. So that's where we are with that. We had a very fun-filled weekend. We went to homecoming soccer. We went to bugs. We went to football games, our grandson's football game. We went out to eat. So paying the price a little bit today for it, but all is good. So I'm going to read a little bit. We will eventually get our pool closed. Here it is, almost October. Hopefully we'll shoot for the next nice weekend so our sons can come and help us. But yeah, we'll see what I can get into tonight and probably wrap this vlog up tomorrow. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning and I'm just out here with the dog. As you can see, I was reading Light and Air last night, and this morning it's very, very good. And I am thoroughly enjoying it. I'll be done with it today. It's a small book. It's a middle grade fiction. And I got it originally because I'm doing a series on books for kids that kind of focus on bullying, and this was on the list. And I'm finding it's a unique take on it because it takes place in the 1930s. A little girl's mom contracts tuberculosis and is sent away to a TB hospital. And she winds up following her there. But in the meantime, there was a lot of bullying because people and other kids at school were afraid of catching TB, and she was treated like an outcast. And that way it's really good. And I like that they've paired that with some historical fiction, because when I read historical fiction, I kind of always look to see if any of it's true. And the TB hospital that they're in is an actual place here in New York. And I thought that was really interesting. So I did a little deep dive on it yesterday and was looking up pictures of it. It's really cool. I can't remember the exact name. J.N. Allen, maybe? It's in Perrysburg, New York. But I was reading that. Today I don't know what we're getting into, so I'll take you along with me. Like I said, this will probably be the last day of this vlog. It hasn't been great, but I just wanted to, touch base and keep up with getting a video out at least once a week during this time. And I don't know. We'll see what lies ahead. Usually takes off running. Go, Hattie, go. Hello. Can you believe it is Thursday night already? Just have been really busy. Haven't really been vlogging, but I have been reading. I finished Light and Air, and now I am working on this new middle grade book called Posted, also about bullying. I like it. They take away their cell phones at school, which as a teacher, that was a huge issue when I was teaching. And so kids decided, instead of texting each other, they were leaving Post-it notes for each other. And you can kind of guess where that leads as far as bullying goes. But yeah, so I am relaxing this evening here in the sunroom, and just gonna read for a little bit and see how far I get in this book. So far, I am on page 17, and it's good so far. Okay, before I go, just want to say I am halfway through Posted, and it's very, very good. Excellent book. I would have read it to my class. But yeah, so I'll leave you with a little walk through our county park that my husband and I took today, and it was just a beautiful fall day. So hopefully I will see you again soon. I have tag videos that I need to do, so definitely I'll have a tag video coming up. But happy reading. I'll see you on the next video. I thought you heard me.
Apparently I did.